How many of you have heard about the air quality that we are breathing in isn't safe? How many of you believe that global warming is a threat to us? How many of you have experienced the heat wave and experienced the unpredictable weather changes here in California? Climate change has a great impact to us. It is disrupting the natural, economic, and social system that we depend on today. In water region records, it is known that droughts, floods, heat waves, the infectious diseases that are occurring more often than usual now due to global warming. It is predicted by climatologists over the last months and decades that they have studied. This is becoming our reality. Forest destruction threatens the global warming problem. Today, I'm going to talk about how this is a climate crisis. I'm going to talk about how it has been affecting us. I'm also going to be talking about how we can make this a better place by small actions. I'm also going to talk about how it has been growing over time. Climate change has affected us by weather changes, driving animals and other species into extinction. I'm also going to talk about the risings of sea levels and how that can be a part of global warming as well. We need to understand that biochemical pollution and lethal toxins from different factories can be an issue. Many people see the flaws in the current world and the coordinations of how it has been hurting us. In the United Nations of the Humanitarian Affairs, it is reported that 60% of deaths has happened due to landslides, 278% has happened due to wildfires, and 340% from storms. Global warming is causing more severe weather patterns and disasters. This will potentially heighten wildfires, droughts, and heat waves everywhere and projected to become more intense. People are losing shelter and water with these events occurring. It can definitely affect them with their well-being, turn them into depression, figuring out how they can survive. And it's also going to affect the health of our planet. Not everyone in the world is noticing that climate change has been going on for years. The negative things that it comes from is pollution, weather, and temperature changes, which can definitely endanger our Earth. The actions we can take by helping the environment is definitely recycling. We can save energy at our homes, and much of the electricity and the power and the heat that we use are by coal, oil, and gas. We also need to help by cleaning up our environment. Humans, animals, the plants all suffer from land and water contaminated by improperly discarded garbage. We need to understand that the world and the earth is a beautiful place that we live in, and the way we treat it is how we're going to end up living in the future. We need to understand that taking action and spreading out the word and spreading awareness to making sure the community is clean and safe, and making sure that we're not just discarding and littering and figuring out the transportation and how we can go on day by day, and just making sure that little acts of trying to help our environment is very essential. I'm also going to talk about how we need to make sure that we're treating our our planet right. We need to understand that everybody has a task that can definitely be helpful in the future. Again, natural disasters are growing larger and are dangerous. We need to act now and help reduce and reverse global warming. I believe that we cannot ignore this any longer due to the fact that the negative impacts and the devastating outcomes in the future can definitely arise at any given moment. And we need to make sure that we are making sure that this is an important factor that we need to take serious in the future. Thank you guys all for listening.